Well, I'm a sixth generation Coloradan, and the last 10 or 15 years I've been really getting into history, state history, local history, and it's really made me try to discover my own roots.
For Jeff Stoffel, many of those roots lie buried here at Denver's Riverside Cemetery.
When I realized I had great-grandparents buried out here, start coming out and exploring, and really discovered it's a great place to study local history.
Riverside was built in 1876 to supplement City Cemetery, which was quickly filling up. The names on the tombstones read like a who's who of Denver's past.
Dave Cook, who was one of Denver's first sheriff. Silas Sewell, who was one of the only officers who refused to participate at the Sand Creek massacre. It just goes on and on with the early Denverites and Coloradoans who were out here that were so influential in creating the city.
It's not just the names on the markers that are significant. The cemetery itself can make its own claims.
Riverside also has the largest collection, so I'm told, of zinc monumentation in the country.
It's also home to the country's first military cemetery.
The Grand Army of the Republic purchased a block of space for men and their families who fought in the American Civil War.
In the shadows of Denver's modern skyline, today's Riverside fights a new battle.
The interest from the endowment today doesn't pay for the expenses of Riverside.
No money means no water.
Riverside never owned water rights. There was a handshake between a farmer who had rights on the Platte River.
That agreement was called into question in the 1970s, leaving Riverside with few options.
The cemetery company could purchase water from the Platte when it was a free river and was available at a very, very, very high price.
6 years ago, Riverside went dry.
The grass has died. A lot of the trees are gone. A lot of them are sick.
Cemetery managers have been successful in securing limited state grants for some upkeep and say things aren't as bad as the dead grass would indicate.
And the gate is open every day. Records are preserved. People can find their loved ones. There are many, many cemeteries that are gated. Nobody knows where their records are. Those are the cemeteries that I think in Colorado that are endangered and are desperately in need of being lifted up.
Others fear Riverside is not too far from joining those ranks.
Not everybody has a marker out here. The only way you know there's a lot of people, as many out here as there is because of the records. Without the records, you lose all knowledge of those people.
Not just my grandparents, but you know, a lot of famous and not so famous people out here, and I think they all deserve better.